Hi, if you like these brows and you like to learn how to do these, take a drive with me. Buckle up.
Okay guys, I like to start out with doing my brows first before I put on any makeup, and I like to have my face free, clean, and moisturized and everything. But I've got face primer and all that. Now if you're interested in wanting to see a full face beat, I guess you can call it, let me know. But for right now, I'm just going to do the brows thing.
Make sure your brows are groomed. Just kind of groom with your grooming brush. This is just like a regular spoolie brush, you see. So we're just going to be doing some shaping, that's all. So just pay attention to the angles that I'm going. I'm going to be putting up a grid to kind of give you an example of how you need to shape your brows as far as with the arch. You see I'm going at an angle there, and then you're going to go towards the end, but just look at that grid. They give you a more descriptive than what I'm giving. So all we're doing is just shaping. Shaping. And that is all you're doing. Now if you are not good at trying to get your shaping and your arch together, just freestyle, you can use the tool that I'm going to show here in just a moment. It's basically a stencil, a brow stencil. You just place it on your brow and you just fill it in, girl. Just fill it in. But that is all we're doing right now. We're just filling it in. You could go with your natural arch of your brow itself. And I found out that when you, like, I have gotten the henna brows. I don't know if you've heard of that before. But I got that done where it's kind of like a semi-permanent tattoo that you can get placed on your brows. And you could go with that shape. And then it'll be perfect every time. But anyway, that is all I am doing right now. So just keep shaping. Cause I know I'm looking crazy right now. They're looking a little bit weird, but you'll see them come together towards the end. Now, I do know that at the end, my brows will look a little bit thicker and a little bit shorter on one side. I did not follow the grid exactly because I'm freestyling. I was in a rush this day. I had to get my MicroLocs retied today, and honey, I didn't want to look crazy, and I just kind of just went real quick. So disregard that. But anyway, as long as you know the pattern and the direction of what you need to do, you should be great, okay? Okay. So now, after you fill them in, I go back over them with the spoolie brush thingamajig just to get rid of that harsh look. You know, you don't want to look like you just filled them in and just painted them in, girl. So just roll over them with your little brush so that it won't look as harsh. It'll look a little bit more natural to you, okay? Don't be afraid. Just brush over it, okay? Now, here's where the magic comes in at. I'm using concealer. Now, I know this is a little bit pricey, this concealer, but it was just me playing around with this particular one. And notice I only have one of these, but you can get really any concealer that you'd like, and go over your brows. And I'm sorry my camera went out so you didn't get a chance to see that other side. But basically, you're going to take that concealer with a little brush and you're just going to glide around. I'm sorry that you cannot see that, but you're pretty much just go with the arch of your brow once again at a steady motion. Just go from the corner all the way over to the little curve, okay? And if you make a mistake, you can start over and use the concealer and just start over. So once you get through doing that, just take a beauty blender and just kind of push that concealer in so it doesn't look as harsh. Once again, like you just put some lightening on your eyes, and Lord knows that is not the color of my skin. So I can't walk around looking like the ghost, okay? So right now I'm using makeup to just kind of blend all of that in a little bit. I use a makeup stick, but I'm just using it all around like my face is a canvas. And just go in, and then you're basically going to try to blend that in. Once again, I'm going over with my spoolie brush again just to kind of make those corners, especially towards the mid part where your nose is at, You want that to kind of fade a little bit. But honey, that is really it. And then, voila. You are all done and ready to hit the door. I didn't do a full face beat. I just did, because like I said, I was in a rush. I just put some lipstick on, and I already had my makeup on, and I just did my brows and put a little color under my eye line there at the bottom. That was it. I didn't have time for the full face beat, but that's it, girl. It's just that easy. Just brush, fill in, and concealer, and paint it over with some makeup, honey. Yes, and yes. Hope you enjoyed this. Come back for some more beauty tips, some more talks about locks, etc., etc. We've reached our final destination, so come back for the next trip. Thanks, guys.